We're going to explore gratitude. Gratitude offers us a way of enjoying all that makes our lives what they are. More than just a joyous feeling for the parts of our lives that we currently find are going our way, gratitude can encompass the willingness to be expansive with our attention, so that we perceive more of the goodness that we are always receiving. So there's a growing body of evidence in the field of social sciences that has found that gratitude actually has measurable benefits. And these benefits transmute almost every area of our lives. Gratitude appears to really contribute to a person's individual well-being and physical health as well. So the practice of gratitude can really help us to realise that we wouldn't be where we are without the help of others. So what is the formula for gratitude and why does it work? The way I see it, gratitude has two parts. The first part is an affirmation of goodness. We can all learn to wake up to the good that is inherently around us and notice the gifts that we have already received. The second part of gratitude is recognizing the source of the goodness, and that source actually rests outside of ourselves, that we receive these gifts from other people, sometimes from a higher source, maybe fate, or from the natural world. So in other words, gratitude helps us to realise that we wouldn't be where we are without the help of others and outside influences. So let's talk about the brain. When you're practicing gratitude or leading a gratitude practice for others, it can actually be really helpful either to call into your own mind if you're practicing, or to share with your students the science of what's going on in that practice. As a teacher, I'm sure you've found that many of your students like to know the science behind what's happening to them. This is something quite of the modern age. We like to have proof. So gratitude is more than just a momentary feeling. Scientists who have researched written gratitude interventions such as gratitude letters or journals have found the benefits for the individual as really raising their mental health and also general physiological well-being. Gratitude practices also can help us to feel much more satisfied in life and can boost our self-esteem. So I remember there was a study involving like 300 or 400 adults that were seeking counselling services. I think it was conducted through UCA Berkeley. And they were basically doing a practice where they were counting their blessings. So the practice is called 3 Good Things. So the study of the practice found that people who wrote down 3 simple good things that had gone well in that day and identified the causes of those good things were significantly happier and less depressed. Even up to 6 months later, the ripple effect of this practice could be studied. So further in your series of lessons with me, I've actually provided content on both gratitude letters and the 3 Good Things technique. So you should have resources for this week relating to that. So you might be wondering, how do these practices work to improve our mental well-being? So in general, people are much more cognitive and aware of barriers and limitations in their lives and of the positives, the blessings that are in their lives. I guess we focus on the negative more than the positive. So if we can develop our attention to focus more on the benefits, we can actually accentuate feelings of happiness, optimism, and positive emotion, thereby strengthening our positive recall, building that muscle of the brain. So enduring gratitude is not just about happiness and positivity. It doesn't require us to actually ignore negative emotions or feelings. It just means to learn to accept. Again, research has found that people practicing gratitude have fewer health complaints. I'm sure we all want to have less issues with our body. Things like headaches, digestion issues, respiratory infections, runny noses, dizziness, sleep problems. These can actually all be reduced by practicing gratitude. There are other things that can be reduced with this practice too, such as psychological issues. There are significant research bases in this field to say that psychological changes can be found by the practice of gratitude daily. So another thing that you might be interested in is the parasympathetic nervous system. That's the part of the nervous system that helps us to rest and digest and conserve energy. This is linked directly to the vagal nerve or the vagal system. So the practice of gratitude actually stimulates the vagal nerve and in essence reduces the heart rate, stimulates digestion and contributes overall to our general relaxation, thus soothing our nervous system. So gratitude calms the body. How about that? Why don't we do it more? Gratitude can also encourage us to fuel our bodies with nourishing foods. I'm sure you might be aware of gratitude practices or blessing before meals. Research has shown that people report better physical health generally because they tend to engage in healthier activities such as, physical activities outside, and then after that, or in alignment with that, focusing on the nutrition. So in addition to giving individual benefits, gratitude can also help strengthen ties with our family, friends and loved ones and those in our wider communities. Social connection is key to well-being. So expressing gratitude can actually promote individuals to pay back kindness that they have received, and also motivate each of us to make decisions that will strengthen our relationships. Gratitude also plays an important part in maintaining romantic relationships. So acting as a bit of a booster shot to reminding us why our partners are so valuable and worth holding on to. We're in a society where relationships are more loose than they used to be and a bit more turned over. So if we focus on gratitude within a relationship, this can lead us to healthier communication. The practice of gratitude leads to a much more positive perception of not only ourselves, but our partners, our friends, and much greater than that, we can actually elicit its trust. We might feel much more comfortable to talk through disagreements if we have an attitude of gratitude. So, whether we hope to boost our mood, our mental health, or protect our physical health, or improve our personal relationships, there is a rich body of research in the field of social science that has found that gratitude offers significant benefits. What is our key takeaway? Cultivating gratitude can open the door to a different perception. We can change our perspective. We can foster the goodness in our lives. With practice, we can learn to see the bigger picture and navigate adversity with greater resilience. In our next video, we will sit for a gratitude practice together. So hopefully you will learn, if you haven't already, how to embody this attitude of gratitude.